We'll talk about calculating wages like salary and commissions and piecework step by step. So let's try to see the question. How are these people getting paid? So we have a teacher, a sales agent, and a construction worker. Is everyone paid the same way? So we'll try to address that question later on. Let's try to have some important terms. First term is we have the income. So income pertains to money earned from work. So if you're working, you're going to earn money. Next term is salary. Now, a salary pertains to a fixed amount paid regularly. So, in other words, salary is known as sueldo in Philippine context. So, an example to this one is an annual salary, which is 360,000 pesos. When we say annual, it means yearly. And annual salary, this could be applicable to a teacher or government employee and many other workers too. Another important term we need to know is wage. And when we say wage, it is the payment based on hours worked. So you're getting paid based on how many hours you have worked. An example to this one is you are having an hourly rate of 100 per hour. Now, if a worker works 8 hours, then the wage would be 100 since our rate is 100, and we will try to multiply this one by 8. And the result would be 100 times 8, that is 800 pesos. So that is an example of a wage. So our next important term is we have the so-called overtime pay. So when we say overtime pay, it is the additional payment for hours worked beyond regular hours. So an example to this one is if your regular hours is only up to 8 hours and then you have worked for about 10 hours, guess how many hours you have did overtime? Yes, you have done 2 hours of overtime. Okay. And the next important term is we have allowance. When we say allowance, it is the extra money given in addition to salary or wage. So there are many workers that are receiving allowances. An example to this one is transportation allowance. So if you try to consider as an example, delivery riders. So usually delivery riders, they have this transportation allowance aside from their daily salary. We also have meal allowance. So like bus drivers, you know, these types of workers, they are having this meal allowance and communication allowance. There are many people who in their work, they are doing so much communications with other people and they are given communication allowance. An example to this one is a school principal. In DepEd, a school principal has this communication allowance. Another important term is we have commission. And when we say commission, it is payment based on sales. So an example to this one is if a salesperson earns 5% commission on sales. Say for example, you're having a big sale, then you will have bigger commission. Next is the piecework. When we say piecework, it is payment based on the number of units produced. So an example to this one is if you are making baskets and 20 per basket is produced and the worker produces 50 baskets, guess how much is the income? So 20 times 50, that would be 1,000 or something like that. So let us try to have some examples on calculations. So the formula for calculating wages from annual salary is to be divided by 12 because like we said like we said earlier, annual means yearly. Now if we try to transform this one uh, into monthly, we divide that one by 12 and the resulting one will be our monthly salary. An example to this one is if your annual salary is 420,000, your monthly salary would be 420,000. We divide that one by 12. And then the result would be 35,000. Next one is calculating wages from hourly rate. So the formula to this one is wage is equal to your hourly rate. That means the rate that you receive per hour. We try to multiply that one with the number of hours that you have worked. An example to this one is if your hourly rate is 120 pesos and you have worked for about 40 hours, then your wage would be multiply 120, you multiply that one by 40. And the result would be 4,800. So that is your wage. Next one is we try to calculate the weekly wage from annual salary. Now the formula is annual salary is to be divided by 52 because 1 year has 52 weeks. Now a year is composed of 365 days. And if you try to divide that one by 7, then the result would be 52. Okay. So an example to this one is if your annual salary is 520,000 and you try to compute the weekly wage, you try to divide 520,000 by 52. And the result would be, if you try to plug in this into a calculator, the result would be 10,000 pesos. Yes. Okay. Wages from hourly rate. The formula to this one is wage is equal to the hourly rate times the hours worked. Now, for example, you have an hourly rate of 120 pesos, and then the hours worked, you have worked for about 40 hours, and we try to multiply that one to get the wage. So 120 times 40, and the result will be 4,800. Overtime pay. When we say overtime pay, for the sake of this example, okay, let us try to have an overtime rate of 1.25% times your regular hourly rate. Now, usually, an overtime pay is usually bigger than your regular pay because it is done overtime. So overtime pay is equal to overtime hours times the overtime rate. An example to this one is if your hourly rate is 100 pesos and you have done overtime of about 5 hours, and your overtime rate, just like the example, okay, is 1.25, okay, times 100. We try to multiply this by 100 because 100 is our hourly rate. And the result would be 125. And moving on, the overtime pay would be, okay, 5 times, okay, we are multiplying by 5 because that is our number of overtime hours. 5 times 125, that is equal to 625. And moving on, we try to compute our total earnings. Okay, total earnings is equal to the regular pay plus the overtime pay. If your regular pay is 4,000 and overtime pay is 625, we try to add this one together. So your total earnings would be 4,000 plus 625, that is equal to 4,625. Talk about earnings with allowances. Formula to this one is total earnings is equal to basic pay plus allowances. An example to this one is if your monthly salary is 20,000 and then your transportation allowance is 2,000 and then you have meal allowance also that is 1,000. So you try to compute your total earnings, you just simply add them all together. So 20,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,000, so that is equal to, guess how much? Okay, 23,000 pesos. Okay, we also talk about commission-based earnings. When we say commission that is equal to sales times the commission rate. So if your sales is about 200,000 and your commission rate is 5%, then the commission would be 200,000, and we try to multiply this one with, okay, take note of this one because this is one of those parts wherein students commit mistakes. We do not plug in 5% directly into the formula. Instead, we are going to convert it into its decimal form. So the decimal form of 5% is 0.05. And if you try to solve this one in a calculator, the answer would be 10,000 pesos. Okay. And lastly, let's try to talk about piecework earnings. Formula for piecework earnings is equal to the number of units times the rate per unit. So, for example, we are creating baskets and the rate per basket is 25 pesos. Now, if you have produced about 80 baskets, for example, okay, the earnings would be 80 times 25. Yes, because we have 25 boxes. And multiplying this one, the result would be 2,000 pesos. Okay. So practice problems. Let us try to have these sample problems for us to practice. An employee earns 480,000 pesos annually. Find the monthly salary. So for our solution, okay, we are given with the annual salary of 480,000. And then please remember that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So we are going to compute for the monthly salary, which is, we are going to divide 480,000 by 12. And your monthly salary would be 40,000. So that's pretty easy in example. Another example is a worker earns 125 pesos per hour and works 42 hours. Compute the wage assuming 2 overtime hours paid at 1.25 times the regular rate. So considering this problem, we are given, or we know that the formula for wage is the hourly rate times the hours worked plus the overtime pay. The overtime pay is the overtime hours times the overtime rate. So the wage now is, okay, 125, and we will try to multiply this one by 42. And then we are going to add the value of the overtime. Now, please remember the overtime is, okay, let us try to make use of the parenthesis here. 2, because we have work of 2 hours, and then we try to multiply this one with 125 because that is our rate per hour. But then we are going also again to multiply 125 with the overtime rate, which is 1.25, close parenthesis. Okay, so the wage now is equal to 125 times 42, that is 5,250, and plus 312.5, because if you try to multiply 2 times 125 times 1.25, you do it in a calculator, you get 312.5. And the final computation for the wage is we have 5,562.5 pesos. Another sample problem. A salesperson earns 8% commission on 250,000 sales. Find the commission. Now, we know that the formula for commission is sales times the commission rate. So the commission now is equal to 250,000 times, again, we try to take note that if we are dealing with percents, we are going to convert it into its decimal form. So the decimal form of 8% is 0.08. The commission now is equal to 20,000 pesos. Okay. Another problem, a garment worker earns 12 pesos per shirt and produces 180 shirts. Find the earnings. So pretty simple. Earnings is equal to number of units plus rate per unit. So the earnings now is equal to 180 times 12. Okay, so that is basic multiplication also. The answer is 2,160 pesos. And I think this is the last problem, practice problem. A worker receives 18,000 pesos salary, 2,000 transportation allowance, and 1,500 meal allowance. Find the total earnings. So everything you really need to do in here is you really try to understand, to know the context of the problem. So this problem just really wants us to do some addition. So we try to add everything. The earnings now is 18,000 plus 2,000 and plus the 1,500. The total of this one is 21,500. Okay. So I hope those examples are clear for you. And I invite you to go see more of my videos to help you learn. Thank you.